friends. My document camera is not working quite right today, so you'll have to bear with me. We're going to go ahead and get out our Spot passage, okay? And we're going to go ahead and read this together, okay? Now, we read it yesterday, and you should have read it to 3 other people, so let's go ahead and read it today. It says, Spot was a lonely dog. He didn't belong to anyone. More than anything, Spot wanted a home and a family to love him. One day, Spot went to the park to look for some food. A nice family was having a picnic. Spot slowly walked over to the family. The kids jumped up right away to play with Spot, but their parents told Spot to go away. Spot ran and hid behind a tree. A little while later, the dad came over to Spot and gave him some of their extra food. He realized that Spot was a nice dog without a home. The family decided to keep Spot as their pet. It was Spot's dream come true. Okay, after we read this, I want to come down here and look at this. Character analysis, day 2. I want you to draw a picture of how Spot felt at the beginning of the story and at the end of the story. Well, let's think about this. At the beginning of the story, Spot was homeless. He didn't have a home. He didn't have a family. He didn't have food to eat. Okay, he was very lonely. Okay, it said so right here. He was a lonely dog. He didn't belong to anyone. Think about how you would feel if you were lonely and didn't belong to anyone. What if you didn't have a home or a family to love you? How do you think Spot felt? Okay, I think that Spot was probably very sad. Okay, I want you to draw a picture, okay, or maybe write about how you think that Spot felt at the very beginning of the story. Okay, I think he was very sad. All right, sad. Spot was a very sad dog. Okay, now also, you know what? I'm going to circle these words up here because he was lonely. He didn't belong. He wanted a home. Let's see, wanted a family to love him. Oh goodness, Dad gave him the extra food. They said to go away. Those are my clues that help me know that Spot was feeling sad. Okay, now at the end of the story, okay, they said that it was Spot's dream come true. Okay, they decided to keep Spot. Okay, so how would those things make you feel if you were feeling very sad and then all of a sudden somebody decided to keep you and it was your dream come true? Would you still be sad? No, I think that you would probably be extremely excited. So I am going to draw Spot and I'm going to say that he was happy. And I am also going to say that he was excited. All right. Now we're going to do one more part today, okay, because that was pretty easy. I think that we can also do day 3 while we're at it. Okay, the directions say to write a 1, 2, 3, and 4 in front of each sentence to show the sequence of the story. So let's go ahead and read these sentences. Spot ran and hid behind a tree. The family decided to take Spot home with them. Spot went to the park to look for food. The kids wanted to play with Spot, but their parents wouldn't let them. Okay, now thinking of all 4 of those things, what happened first? Okay, did he hide? Did the family take them home? Did he go to look for some food? Or did the parents tell him to go away? Well, first he had to go to the park to look for food, so we're going to mark this as a 1. Okay, then what happened? Remember, the kids wanted to play with Spot, but their parents wouldn't let them. We're going to mark that with a 2. Okay, now the choices that we have left are that Spot ran and hid behind a tree, or the family decided to take Spot home with them. Which of those happened next? Yes, Spot ran and hid behind a tree. We're going to mark that as a 3. Okay, and the last choice that we have here, the family decided to take Spot home with them. Okay, that was definitely the thing that happened last. Okay, so if we look at what we have, we should be able to retell the story in the correct order. That is called sequencing. Okay, and that is something that a first grade expert can do. That is our skill this week. Okay, so we need you to be able to resequence a story, just like we've been talking about how we can sequence the way that a tree grows. You can tell what happens as a tree grows. Okay, so let's see if we did this right. Spot went to the park to look for food. The kids wanted to play with Spot, but their parents wouldn't let them. Spot ran and hid behind a tree. The family decided to take Spot home with them. Okay, so we, as first grade experts, just worked together to resequence this story. What I want you to do now, okay, is find somebody to read the sequence of Spot, okay? So I want you to read it out loud to somebody in the right order, okay? All right, and then I will be back tomorrow and we will do more with this story.